Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, we got today's matchups. And our first matchup is Jamal Crawford versus Chauncey Billups. Jamal Crawford, backup shooting guard, point guard for the Atlanta Hawks. Um, he's a really good at shaking and baking, and he can hit a lot of buzzer beaters. He leads the NBA all time in 4-point plays. He's a great 3-point shooter. He comes up big in the clutch. He won the Sixth Man of the Year award in 2010. Um, he's just a really good player. Chauncey Billups is the starting point guard for the New York Knicks. He was traded in the Melo trade from Denver to New York along with Melo. He's kind of part of their big three of him, Chauncey, and also Melo and Amari. And he's just a really he's a really good ball handler. He can shoot pretty well. He's older now, but he still has his all-star. He still has some of his all-star form that he had years ago, back when he was playing with Detroit and even with Denver for a while. Jamal Crawford um, in my opinion, he's the Hawks' second best player after Al Horford. He's just a really good. He can cross you up. He can pull up in your face and Jay. I'm gonna give this matchup to Jamal. Jamal's a little bit younger. They're both in their 30s, but I think that Jamal is really valuable because the way he comes up in the clutch is like not very many other people in the league. So I think he deserves that matchup. Our next matchup is Joel Anthony versus Nenad Kristic. Joel Anthony, the starting center for the Miami Heat, he shared time at the starting position with Eric Dampier and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, but during the NBA Finals, he was mostly their starting center. He's most noted for having the game when he grabbed 16 rebounds, but he didn't score any points, which I thought was kind of interesting. Um, he he's a very he's a very good rebounder. He's a very good dunker. Now, Nenad Kristic, he was traded from the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Boston Celtics in the Kendrick Perkins trade. He's a pretty good mid-range shooter, not a good three-point shooter. He's a center power forward. He's a center power forward. He can shoot those mid-range jumpers pretty well. He's 7 feet tall, so he's one of the taller centers in the league. He's just a pretty good player. He came off the bench as a center power forward for Boston. He was starting for OKC at center when he was playing with them. I'm gonna give this matchup to Joel Anthony though. That's those 16 rebounds and some of the dunks he had this season were pretty impressive. So I think he deserves that matchup. Now let's talk NBA headlines. Spiro Deads to be the new New York Knicks new play-by-play radio announcer. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I'll see you next time.